We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Stay, you'll leave me in the morning anyway.
Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the Romi and Rose show. This isn't Rose.
I know. I've hijacked Rose's chair.
You've taken Rose, and you are sitting in a very big seat.
Rose, don't be upset with me. I promise it's only temporary.
It's only temporary.
Only temporary.
This is the Romi and Rose show, and if anyone is just tuning in for the first time, I'm Romi Klinger from The Real L Word and from the Romi and Rose show with Rose Garcia, who is world traveler, lesbian, goddess of young women, and she's off, I think, making some friends this weekend. So we have Erica.
Hi, guys. I am Erica Renee Davis, today, temporarily, of the Romi and Rose show. I'm filling in for Rose. Thank you so much, Romi, for having me.
Of course.
I am excited to be here, ready to talk some pop culture and my favorite sports.
Yeah, we have a sports girl in the house, so this is cool. This is very good. So we're going to cover everything. I know Erica, we did some hosting classes together and have done hosting in the past, so I was excited to have you on.
Yes.
And join me for this crazy hour. When she asked me exactly how the show went, as everybody knows, we are going to cover a lot of pop culture, gossip, fashion today, sports today, beauty, and just whatever our opinions are. And there was a lot that went on this week.
So much. An extremely busy week. The VMAs.
Yeah.
That little show called the VMAs that I'm sure you guys out there either loved or hated.
What did you think of it? Did you watch it?
I actually watched it from beginning to end.
What did you think?
I thought that the VMAs left a little bit to be desired, but that's because I'm a little bit older. You know, I'm in my late.
You're not older. You're not okay. Not older.
Well, I'm not 19 anymore.
You know what they said about the show though? They did bring this up that they were saying, is the VMAs what it used to be for like our generation or people who grew up, and has it changed, and is it kind of catered more to like a younger audience? Like a One Direction audience.
Yeah.
Because back when I remember like the highlights where people would like watch, it was like Madonna coming out with a cross and like having sex with the cross, or David Bowie coming out on the stage. And it was stuff that you were like, oh my God, that just happened. Only on MTV can that happen.
The one thing I can say about being older, quote unquote,
You're
now,
not older, but
and thinking back to growing up watching the award shows, watching the Madonnas, Lady Gaga, for me, her performance did that for me.
Okay.
It was very reminiscent of the 90s, the 80s, even the early 2000s, where you actually watched for quality performances.
Yeah.
It was very theatrical. It was very exciting and very creative. And I'm not a huge Lady Gaga fan, but I'm a fan of her performance.
I'm a fan of her now. Like, I didn't get a chance to watch the show. I was busy that night, but I did go the next. I mean, you didn't have to watch the show to know what happened in the show.
Seriously.
Because my Twitter feed was like telling me every second by second happening. Like, everyone was recapping it. And then I just went on YouTube, and it was like every video I could think of, every website, like, let me know. I mean, I could pretty much get a recap of the show.
Easily. Facebook blew up.
Yes.
Twitter blew up.
And I saw what everyone was talking about. I miss Lady Gaga's performance.
So good.
Really?
It was so creative. Like, my eyes like kept moving around the entire time. There was never a dull moment. Again, she's not my favorite, but her little body.
Her body looks good.
She's so cute.
She's so cute. And I was like, I've seen her live, and she's like up there naked playing piano with her feet, singing, doing all these crazy things. She's an amazing performer. She's a really great artist. I love her new song, but I do
applause.
Yeah, I was sad that I missed her, but you know who I didn't miss? And I did see, and the whole world saw, was Miley Cyrus's crazy ass.
Miley Cyrus, for me, didn't do it for me. Now, again,
who does that act do it for, though?
It does it for people who like raunchy, who like living on the edge, who like just a performance that really has no creative nucleus, but they just want to see somebody just be raunchy, you know?
Yeah, nucleus. No creative nucleus.
But I can say this. If you didn't like it, if you hated it so much, turn the freaking channel.
True. And I gotta say this, as much as I've been bitching that it was the worst thing ever, I came home and was like, Dusty, look at this performance. And then I was at work and I was like, look at how crazy this is. So as much as I think what they're trying to do is that same reaction that Madonna or Gaga's have done, where it's in your face, making you talk about it. It's hard when it's Miley, because she didn't come out like that.
Good point.
It's a little difficult to buy it.
Well, and it's more difficult too, I think, because she sorry, Hannah Montana fans, but she's not really an artist. Like, she is a manufactured product of the Disney machine.
Yeah.
And Lady Gaga, God bless her, God bless her, but she is an artist. Like, she can sing, she can write, she can play the piano, she can dance if you throw some choreography her way. Miley Cyrus
does it all. She was out of breath. And, I mean, whatever, you're on stage dancing, a lot of artists are, I get that. But she's just twerking and all over the place, and the tongue, and then grinding, and then
her booty was so small.
It was so small. I said the same thing. Somebody hated on me. I tweeted and I was like, feed her. Her and like Wiz Khalifa need to go to McDonald's, spend a day together, and get them lunch. Like, they are. I could not take it. But she's so tiny, and she's jerking her body all the way around. And I gotta say, it was entertaining.
Very, very entertaining. I think it sends the wrong message again to people or kids or teens or tweens or 20-year-olds now who
whatever
have followed
it is,
her. Whatever
they are that follow her. Yeah.
Like, it sends the wrong message to these little girls. I read a really
I don't know what
article.
the message would be.
The message is you can wear and dress like, a woman of the night.
Mm-hmm. A woman of the night.
A woman of the night.
Those are Rose's kind of girls. Uh-huh.
You hear this, Rose? Miley's your kind of girl.
She knows.
And then you can be successful and have like rock stars and like have a huge fan following. But in real life, if you do that, you end up pregnant or you end up, addicted to drugs or.
If we were just walking down the street like Miley, I would either be a crack whore downtown trying to get a hit. Like, you can't just go out like that and act like that unless you're on stage. She's a performer and it was a performance.
Yeah.
Whatever. Miley, eat a burger, keep twerking. On that note, I just have to say, twerking and selfies is now in the dictionary.
Twerking.
It's in the dictionary.
Here's the thing, Romi. People have been twerking for years. I mean, you've been to strip clubs. I know how to twerk.
Okay.
I save it for the privacy of my own
I was going to ask you to get on the table, okay.
No twerking here live today on the Romi and Rose show. Maybe when Rose gets back.
When Rose gets back, she'll demand some twerking for sure.
But granted, I can twerk now.
Okay.
I can twerk.
Okay.
I will not twerk for you today or ever in public.
All right.
But I can
fair
do
enough.
It. But people have been twerking for years. This is nothing new. But Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana gets a hold of it, and now it's like
I think it's all she does, though. What's going to happen when the twerking's done? Then what does she do?
I don't know. She better take notes from Kim Kardashian because she's basically capitalized on doing nothing.
Yeah. She's done a great job, too. We're going to get into that family, too. But before we do, Lady Gaga, you loved her performance.
Loved it.
What did you think? Because there has been a war going on between her song Applause and Katy Perry's song Roar. That they came out, which both of them ended up tweeting and saying, this is about music, this is about the industry, we don't want to be at war with each other, please don't put us at war.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we all want to make it against each other, but maybe they're both just like enjoy the music.
I think the Lady Gaga Katy Perry beef is kind of like rapper beef. You know, like you have rapper beef and then you sell more records. Nas and Jay-Z did it and then like their records like went through the roof. So I think even though they secretly hate it, they secretly love it
that someone's talking about them at all. Yeah.
And Katy Perry, she's so beautiful, so pretty. I can't really say
I don't think she's that pretty.
I think she is.
I know. I think she's like girl next door with a lot of fake eyelashes, a good hair dye,
but she has a good body.
She has a great body.
A great body.
Great body.
Okay.
But I'm more of a face girl than a body girl. I know that's weird, but
okay.
Do you prefer face or body? What do you have to have?
Face or I think right now I'm more on a body kick. Just because I'm on
so
such a
the body could be perfect, but the face could be a little bit off.
The face could be a little bit off. Because if the body's perfect, you can wear whatever you want to wear. You can dress however you want to dress. You can wear a potato sack and look like Lady Gaga did.
Yeah, but you can put the right clothes on somebody and you can hide the little wrongs, but that face is shining bright. You can't put a bag on it.
Okay.
Can't put a bag on it.
That's
I'm just
fair.
saying.
I'll go home and think about that.
Yeah. But what did you think of Katy Perry's performance?
To me, it was a little bit anticlimactic. I mean, it was really neat to have her perform underneath the Brooklyn Bridge and in the neighborhood outside, but it wasn't as dynamic as I thought that it could have been.
Well, didn't she do the boxing thing?
She did the boxing thing.
Yeah. I thought it was ridiculous. I mean, I don't want to see somebody performing and dancing doing the boxing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm from boxing. My father's a boxer. I get it. I love boxing. But the whole thing together, and then she's singing and the hands going up. I was like, this is like lesbian God. It's like Orange is the New Black gone wrong. Like everything about it was wrong.
It was kind of cheesy.
It was too much.
She had a grill.
No, she didn't have a grill.
I think she had a grill in that performance.
No.
Don't quote me. I mean, I'm sure you guys out there would tell me if I'm wrong. So
but she's been hurt. She's been hurt by some men in her life, and now her boxing. She's a fighter. I heard these rumors when her new song was coming out that she was going to be all rock and like you're going to see a new side of Katy Perry and it's going to be this really hard. Calling your song Roar doesn't mean that it's necessarily hard.
That's true. No,
just because the title's name is Roar doesn't mean that the music is hard and you're bringing it.
It was to me classic cheesy Katy Perry music.
Yeah,
agree. Classic cheesy pop.
Agree.
But Katy Perry excels in that vein,
and it's her area.
That's what she excels in. So I mean,
and it's catchy.
Yeah, I mean,
which one do you like more, Gaga's or Me Too?
Gaga all
I
day
agree.
long. I mean, I
agree. This is an agreement. I think Applause is a great song, and everyone's like, it sounds like a trashy, kind of not well-produced song, but I'm like, that's kind of the nice rawness to it. It's a little punk rock for pop. It does sound raw. It doesn't sound like over-the-top produced. Like, I like it.
I always find myself hating myself for loving Lady Gaga.
I know, but I do. I do, and she looks beautiful right now, and her outfits are on point, and she has her whole look together, so I'm all about it. One Direction did win Song of the Summer. I don't understand how they won Song of the Summer because I thought Blurred Lines or anything else would have been.
This summer has been, or this year has been the summer, the year of Bieber, Selena Gomez, One Direction. Like the babies are taking over the world.
They are taking over.
And I'm sure 10 years ago that people who are, our age now were saying the same thing.
Well, NSYNC and all of those, with them coming back on.
Boys.
Which, by the way, with NSYNC, it was very similar to Beyonce. You like football. Here, Super Bowl, Beyonce said, I'm having a Destiny's Child reunion. She put them on for 2 seconds, and then she had them flopped off the stage.
Go away.
Literally threw it. Like, the stage just went, boop, get off.
Yeah. I mean,
isn't that what Justin did with NSYNC?
That's exactly what he did. But when it comes to Beyonce and JT, I feel like they are like attention whores.
Yeah,
it's okay because
because they're that good.
They are that good. They deserve to have all the attention on them. But it leaves the fans like us, wanting more.
You told us you're having a reunion when Destiny's Child did it for the Super Bowl. I was like, this is gonna be awesome. I remember Destiny's Child. I had the album. I want to see the full performance. Beyonce was like, I'm done. Let me shine. Get off my stage.
Get off my stage.
Justin did the same thing.
The exact.
But didn't he perform for 20 minutes?
Girl.
I heard it was like a full, solid 30 minutes or something.
But it was the best 20 minutes of VMA history.
Said.
It was so. It was so amazing. I mean, he to me proved all over again how great of an artist he is.
His new song, is it Holy Grail?
Well, that's
Jay-Z.
the one that he has with Jay-Z.
Well, I don't like Justin's songs.
Okay.
I like that song.
You like that
what
song.
He does with Jay-Z, I love.
You don't like
I don't like his album. I don't like his high voice. I don't like watching him act. I don't watching him bitch and cry and whine. He's such a whiner to me.
He's a bad actor. I don't like him
Horrible
with Jessica
actor.
Biel.
I don't either. Rose loves Jessica Biel, but I find that she's just this mute, blah little thing, and the whole thing, I'm not about it.
I think that's the kind of woman that he needs because he's such a big celebrity and
because if she talked, he'd throw her off the stage too.
He's not trying to have anyone rival his celebrity. So.
That's why she's mute.
Yeah,
like she's always looks perfect, doesn't talk,
nothing.
That's how they like their ladies.
She's gonna be the next Katie Holmes.
Our Kimmy K. Kimmy K's on lockdown.
Girl,
she's in the closet. Kanye's not trying to have that out.
Kim Kardashian better come out. She better come out
that closet.
Please come out the closet, girl, and follow Kate Middleton's suit.
Yeah, just come out, embrace everybody.
Embrace those post-pregnancy roles.
Well, speaking of her family,
let's
talk about what happened this morning because it was breaking news. So first of all, if you all don't know, Khloe Kardashian and her husband Lamar, everyone's been wondering what's going on with them. And a recap is he has a drug problem.
Yes.
It's been out.
Crack.
Crack is whack.
Crack is whack.
He's on the crack. Can you say that? Can you say someone's on the crack?
I think you say
they're in the crack?
No, I think you say
they're with the crack.
Nah, he's on that stuff.
He's on that good stuff. So Lamar has been doing the crack. I'm going to say it like that. Lamar's doing the crack, but he's been in a hotel. He hasn't been staying with her. Every now and then she'll Instagram a photo of their shoes to kind of let people know they're cool. They're not divorced. They're together.
Old photos that she pulled up from the photo
from
gallery.
years before.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her.
I do too.
Because she is kind of standing by him. Mm-hmm. She's not talking. She's not bad-mouthing him. And if she is checking in with him, if your husband's doing crack, that's a hard thing to go through. How do you...
I'm with you. I feel bad for her too because I actually like Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah, I like Khloe too.
I like her.
I do too.
And I don't think she's a quote-unquote ugly Kardashian. I think she's kind of
Well, I hate that Eminem did that song and it says she's like the ugly one and how he put his standards down and when she's the one actually taking care of him. But I think he obviously recorded that well before this news aired. It's just bad timing.
So Eminem, you're wrong. Chloe is pretty, and obviously she loves her man, or loves the idea of having a man.
Yeah, she's standing by him.
She's standing by him. 2, I have a soft spot for Lamar Odom because, again, I'm a huge sports fan.
Right.
He was the 6th man of the year when he played for the Lakers in 2011, and he played for my favorite NBA team, the Clippers, last year. So I am really pulling for him, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, a lot of celebrities have drug problems, but why crack?
Crack is a weird one. I don't know.
You know?
I mean, who you hear cough syrups, you hear, heroin's coming out, crack.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Molly's. Everybody in LA has a Molly problem. Good Lord, they're all on the Molly. It's sad. It sucks. And it sucks for her because her families go through so much, but to have something like that, it's such a negative thing. I think she's handling it well.
I think so too.
But he was arrested this morning.
For driving too slowly.
Driving too slowly on the 101. Okay, drunk, right?
And for people out there who don't know LA traffic, no one drives slowly anywhere, and no one drives slowly on the 101.
Well, in the 101 though. Yeah, you're right. Like, I'm thinking of the 405 because on the 405 you don't move.
Yeah. The 101 people are like, it's
flying.
Like 3 o'clock in the morning. There's no one on the 101. Like you are getting from point A to point B in half of a second.
He's in jail.
He's in jail.
He got a DUI. Have you ever had a DUI?
I've never had a DUI.
Okay, I've had a DUI.
Okay.
Many moons ago, ladies and gentlemen, do not drink and drive.
Do not drink and drive.
Many moons ago, but I did get one, and I actually hadn't been drinking for a while. Went out, had a few glasses of wine with a girlfriend of mine.
Okay.
Just chatting. You know how you get away. It was like, God, I was a little girl then.
What did you blow?
I don't remember what I blew. I was wasted. I spent the night in jail.
No.
Yeah. Thank God I got pulled over in a very nice area in Manhattan Beach. Oh. So I had a private cell and I was alone screaming bloody hell. I need to talk to my mom. You have to feed me. They were like, you're sleeping.
Oh,
you'll get a sandwich in the morning. Just shut up.
Oh.
But I was like, this is like, you have this like demand of like, you cannot treat me like this. They do not care. They were like,
you at least 21?
Yeah, I was. Okay. I was like 23, I think. I was about 23 years old, and I was driving too slow. Not speeding, didn't hit anybody, just was.
How much had you had to drink?
Cruising,
do you remember?
Maybe a bottle of wine.
Jeez, Romi!
Maybe a bottle of wine. Listen, with good conversation, wine was flowing at the time. I was a raging alcoholic, and I spent the night in jail, and I paid that lesson, and it has taken me so long to get that off of my record, and it is not something you want to mess with. It is not fun spending a night in jail, and it is something that, like, it is so expensive now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not Lamar, so I'm sure it's not a problem for him. But for all of you out there, it is not a joke.
No, it's not. And
I'm glad they make it that expensive.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, not a lot of people are not deterred by having DUIs, but
well, they don't think about it.
They don't think about it. And they're like, okay, I can blow an extra $10,000. Oh, I do that again.
Yeah.
But I hope that this Kardashian and Khloe Kardashian and Lamar Odom saga really helps bring awareness to people's problems. I mean, the Kardashians are known for really
being this perfect cookie cutter family. Yeah.
And this is a really great opportunity for them to take a scandal in their family and to bring awareness to drug abuse and to drug addiction and to people driving under the influence. So I really hope the Kardashians.
Well, I hope there's a positive story that comes from it, comes out of it. I hope that she does stand by her man because it is important.
It is.
And it's hard, but you don't want to leave the person you love. No. You know?
With a crack.
With
addiction.
crack.
Not that crack.
The other one that's on crack in the Kardashians, Kris Jenner.
Oh, geez.
That crackhead got her show canceled.
Shocking.
I don't know if any of you guys watched it. It was a 6. Did you watch it?
I watched the episode with Morris Chestnut.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be Kanye.
I watched some of it with Kanye, but then I couldn't stand it.
You couldn't take it.
I could not stand it.
What do you think of Kanye?
I think Kanye is playing a role.
Okay.
I think that after his mom passed away, that he mentally and emotionally, he just needs someone to take care of him. I mean, I've lost a parent. My father passed away when I was a teen.
My father passed away.
Okay. So I know how it is to, to want something to attach yourself to. Luckily, I have an awesome mom and a sister.
Me too. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Lord, for having a support family outside of, having a death in the family. But I don't think Kanye West has that. And then couple that with all like the glitz and the glam and the fame and the fortune and the money. Like, does he even really know what he wants? And I think that Kim Kardashian for Kanye was a fantasy girl.
I think so.
And then he got her. I was like, oh, I
don't think he looks happy with her.
Does it?
I mean, I think the interview was, like you said, very, we mentioned just a little bit last week with it. I thought that interview was going to save her show. And he did that to save her show. I mean, the only reason that Kanye did that interview, and I think everybody knows, is he was looking out for his baby's mama and, looking out for her mom and the family that's taking care of him. And I respect him on that level. it was very...
It's very contrived.
Yeah.
Did not seem
And a few
genuine.
people have had that opinion. I've heard a lot of people say that they just felt like it was kind of bullshit. Yeah. And it was just an act and he was trying to help out.
But Baby North is beautiful.
Which he had to be the one that showed it.
Oh.
He wouldn't even let Kim...
He wouldn't do it.
Be the one to show the baby. He had to be the one.
Kanye is cracking
he was like, this is how this house is going to run. And Chris is all cracked out.
God,
and Chloe's busy.
Chloe's busy. Courtney.
We don't know who's baby daddy to Courtney's babies.
Those babies look just like Mason Disick with the widows peeking. Well, the Kardashians have widows peeking too, but
I mean, you know what? Their family's going through a lot. I send them some love. I'm glad Kris Jenner's show is not picked up. I'm sure it was just. I mean, I'm sorry. It was a little bit too much, but
to me, Kris Jenner, like if you are a talk show host, you either have to be an expert like Dr. Oz, or someone relatable like Oprah used to be before she became a billionaire. Yes. Or Ricky Lake, who's still relatable. Like, Kris Jenner is...
well, she never was relatable to begin with, other than being like a show mom.
She's a stage mom. I mean, people can relate to that, but most people's kids who are stage kids are not on Kris Jenner's level.
No, but I also think you're right. Like, you've got to have a story or something that you've gone through that people during the daytime that are tuning in can relate. That's your audience. Yep. And if you're reaching out to a bunch of, like... Hollywood people who they're not tuning into the Kris Jenner show and they work with you. They don't want to. Yes. And on her show, there was a part where she's like talking about how, in my big mansion, and then I was drinking wine in the closet, and then the security. Nobody has these things.
Seriously.
We don't relate.
No, we don't.
I don't have a yard with security and 600 people living in my house and my own private balcony. I cannot relate to you.
No.
Kanye West is not anyone's son-in-law.
Clearly.
Like, nobody relates to you.
No. It to me, it was just way off base.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. I think she's a pretty...
Good mom.
Good mom.
She's a good mom.
A great businesswoman.
Yes.
But not anyone that I think the average house mom or housewife
can relate to.
Wants to
I know my mom can't relate to it.
Girl, my mom is like, next.
Nope, not happening. I'd rather watch like the Murray Show or the Maury Show, which, by the way, I did have a day the other day where I got to tune into daytime television. Okay. There's some crazy-ass people on it.
Yeah. Yeah,
but I was sucked in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I watched Cheaters during the day. I watched Cheaters, and that thing is so funny.
Everybody's cheating. If you watch daytime TV, let me tell you what it is. Cheaters.
Yeah.
Everybody's cheating on each other.
Yeah.
Except stories you could not. People need to go and look at these cases and write TV off of.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
The daytime characters. Yes. The real characters. And create a show, because the kind of drama that's happening in these people's lives.
Yeah.
You don't even get on television shows.
But what's crazy is that we've become so conditioned to think that reality is real. What we're watching probably already is scripted.
You're right. And I come from a reality show, and all of the people that think it's real, I just saw somebody on the way here, and she goes, "Oh, I know you from the show." And she's like, "Is it real?" And it's like, what do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, it's real. I mean, it's real the way they shoot the reality show. So you never know what's right or what's wrong or what people are upping when the camera goes on them, because everyone turns into who they want to be when the camera turns on.
A new character.
I should have been a little bit better at that, but I wasn't. But
it's okay. We still love you.
Thank you all. Thank you all for loving me. Which, by the way, the L Word, and we've said this, is on demand right now. It's rerunning. People are rewatching it. It's kind of exciting to see everybody get back involved with it. You didn't even know I was married.
I thought
she thought Dusty Ray was a fake Twitter husband.
I thought it was her fake husband. I mean, honestly, now I have to admit, I was not an avid L Word watcher,
which is fine.
I've seen episodes here and there. I've watched some little snippets on YouTube here and there, but I thought that Dusty was.
You thought I just made up a fake husband and I was just tweeting him.
I thought it was your fake husband, like your fake Twitterverse husband.
I cannot. If any of you guys have a fake husband, that's amazing. And you're tweeting fake husbands on Twitter. Who does that?
I mean, I know people who do that.
I can't.
I know gay guys who have fake wives, their beard,
okay. Like if I was a lesbian and I had a fake, that's my baby's daddy and stuff like that. Okay, no, he really is my baby's daddy.
Oh,
he really is.
Are you pregnant?
No, I wish.
Oh,
gonna go home and try.
Dusty.
He's a little unhappy with the names though. I came up with a new name last night, but first I want one of them because it's Ray, Dusty Ray and Romi Ray, Mars Ray.
Oh.
For the little boy. Look at her face. Okay. And then L Ray, like an L.
I like
and
that.
And then Ray.
I like L Ray.
L Ray, Mars Ray. And then the girl's going to be called Ray Ray.
No.
R-A-I.
Don't do that. That is so ratchet. Do not name your little girl Ray.
Ray. A-R-A-R-A. I can't even spell it.
That's horrible.
It's a great name.
No.
If you're in the class, you got Ray, you got Mars, and you just got L. He just signs
Your
L.
Your kids will never get jobs, so don't know.
Well, welcome to our lives. So. Welcome to your parents' lives. You're welcome. Do you want any kids?
I do. I think that I want
a big family, a little family.
I used to say 4.
Okay.
But
damn.
But no. Not I
okay.
used operative word being I used to.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking maybe 2 kids.
Yeah, I think 2 is a good.
2 is good.
Times are hard. They're expensive. They got a lot of problems.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
They do.
My poor mother has to deal with me for the rest of her life until she dies, and bless her soul. There's a lot that goes into it.
Like 3. I feel like once you have the 3rd kid, like the 2nd kid starts raising the 3rd kid, and the 3rd kid raises the 4th kid. And then, and
how many brothers? And
sisters I have one older sister.
Okay.
And we're the best of friends. I mean, she's only a few years older than I am, so she didn't really raise me, and because there are only 2 of us, we got equal attention from our parents. But I just kind of feel like it's inevitable for an adult parent to put off the responsibilities on the older child to take care of the younger children. So
that's this one right here. I have 2 younger brothers who are special needs.
Oh, okay.
So they require a whole lot.
Yeah.
One of them is the fastest box maker you've ever met. Dude can build some boxes. Every paycheck he goes and buys himself some Lakers gear.
Wait a second. How old are they now?
Well, the older one is like more functioning, but I think he's like 30, and then the younger one is like 24.
Okay.
His name is Andy, and he's my sports person.
Okay, Andy.
He's autistic. He's Downs. He's Circle 18. He's totally high functioning, but he never misses a game.
Oh wow.
He loves the Lakers. And sometimes you'll catch him with the sports page upside down, but he's reading it.
He is reading that thing. Special talent.
Upside down.
Special talent.
But he's got to know what's going on. So,
Gotta love it.
Those are my angels. And so if anything's to happen, that's on me.
It's on you.
That's on me. I don't know if I want to do that to my kids.
was it on you growing up too?
Oh, well, yeah. And I was the little girl, so as they would pick on them, I'd be the girl coming out being like, I'm going to kick your ass, and trying to stand. My mom's like, okay. You need to chill.
No, you gotta do
but
that.
Those are your siblings.
Yeah, you have to.
Which I'm sure even with the Kardashians, they all want to kick each other's ass.
Yeah.
You think? Protective?
I think that they are so focused on making money and the next thing for them. I don't even know if they think
focus on being that sibling concern.
I don't think they think like the regular average person about being protective of your younger sibling. I mean, maybe I'm being too harsh.
Maybe they're protecting each other from each other.
Maybe so.
Maybe it's actually they're just attacking one another.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I agree with that.
I don't know. Let's speak of another family. This is a different situation. I'd be curious to see what you think of it. But Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood in that chair. I can't get over him in that chair. I'm sorry.
Clint Eastwood. I actually worked with his daughter for a short period of time. Who's a beautiful, amazing girl, Franny. He's got some kids. He's had some wives. He was a ladies' man. He's got that voice.
That sexy
He did that voice with Justin Timberlake.
Yes. Oh, yes, he did.
It's like the deepest voice and the highest voice on earth in one movie. in one movie.
Yes.
All kinds of ranges. He's getting a divorce.
At 83 years old. 83.
83 years old. His wife is 48.
Well, you know what? She's stupid because she should have. She needed to hang on.
Here's the best. 5 more years, honey. You would have been fine. Here's the best part. He said, and the dude is 83. I figure at 83, if you're married for 17 years, you've had a few wives, you've got enough kids, you're that old. If you still get it up, you're like a miracle man.
Ugh.
But why would you divorce? Like, spend the rest of your years. Just finish it off.
Finish it off.
Finish it off. You've dedicated. You've invested time. What are you going to do now? Go out to the clubs? Meet a new woman?
Well, he might.
Actually, in L.A., he'll probably find...
He really would. I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of women out there who are lining up to try to get his number.
Some Anna Nicole Smiths out there.
Anna Nicole Smith, you raised your hand. I thought you were raising your hand.
I am not trying. I got a husband. He's not fake, okay? I got a man.
He's a real husband. First of all, are 83-year-old men still getting it up, A?
I think now, in these days, I want to assume they are. They're getting it up.
They?
Really? Like... I thought we were done with sex at 83. Can you chime in on this for a minute?
Yeah, I'm going to turn my mic on. We had a gentleman in here a while back who was in his 70s.
And he's getting it up.
With
medication.
With help,
Without medication.
I don't believe that.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Without medication. He's been on, herbals and taking,
With you're a health person. Can you get it up with herbs?
I mean...
So you're trying to tell me that if a man is eating healthy, and all that
I think you're just getting defensive because you want to make sure you still get
it up. I'm just asking a question.
Yeah.
Do you actually believe that a man, if he's eating properly,
Okay.
He cannot. He can't. After a while, he can't get up. He can't get it up.
Let's go on this.
Eating properly and exercising scientifically and technically, yes. But who is even thinking about having
at 83
years old?
I don't think you're in that. But my grandfather is in his 80s and he doesn't even know who I am.
I'm gonna put it like this: if God allows me to be
active at 83,
active, you know, I mean, as far as my mind is concerned, Oh, yeah, of course. I'm gonna continue having sex until the day I die.
All right. You know what? On that note, my husband is probably on his note. Because
most men are,
I think the mind thinks that they want to have sex and they're thinking about it. Whether it connects,
that's the thing.
Even though the mind is there, Clint Eastwood still obviously in the same place is thinking about it.
He's a good looking older guy.
He's very old.
He's very old.
He's very old man.
But at 48, I'm a woman, obviously. Am I gonna want to have sex with an 83-year-old man?
If you're 83 years old and it's happening, I don't know. But here's the deal: is it worth it to even give up though?
No.
On your wife who's 48 and then get a divorce. And here's the best part: he said he fell out of love with her.
And he is crazy as she is.
He fell out of love. He goes, I just fell out of love. Everybody falls out of love.
Seriously.
It's called marriage.
It's called marriage. Yeah.
1 year you're in love. 1 year you're not in love. The good marriages make it through that.
Make it through. Maybe Clint Eastwood is starting to count his money, like look at his will.
Yeah.
And starting to like try to figure out his finances.
He's gonna still owe her financial money. He spent 17 years with her.
Oh well, he's screwed.
So you're already gonna give her money. So if you're looking at your money, you're not saving anything.
I'm just trying to find some logic behind why. No, I can't find any logic.
Or you know what? I gotta give him this. Maybe he just wanted, and maybe he can still get it up, and maybe he wanted one last.
Oh.
He didn't want to cheat.
His geriatric oats.
He didn't want to cheat. And if you don't want to cheat, what do?
You get divorced.
I mean, I applaud that more than I do.
If that is the reason that they're getting divorced.
His reason is that he fell out of love.
This is making me want some pizza.
Okay. What? Well, we know that he's not getting anyone pregnant.
So
even if they are shooting darts, it's not coming out.
We don't know that.
Let's talk about someone who did get pregnant. Who are young, healthy, married, and not falling out of love with each other. Fergie, and explain his last name to me. Josh.
I think it's Dumal.
Dumal?
Dumal. I think
Josh Dumal. He's sexy.
He's so cute.
He's really sexy.
He is so cute.
He's a handsome man. I don't really understand him and Fergie.
Me either.
As a couple.
Are you a Fergie fan?
I'm a Fergie fan.
Do you think that she has the face and the body?
I don't think she has the face.
She has the worst face.
She has the worst face. You were trying to get it out of me. What do you think? Face or body? Face or body? Body. Her body is banging.
Yeah. Well, before the baby.
Well, before the baby. Yeah. I mean, when she came out with Black Eyed Peas and was in her skirt and her heels and her leg warmers, I was like at the gym. Next day, I was like, okay, come on. I was like, come on. Never got her body, but I tried. And here's the thing. Her face. She's had some drug problems though, and it shows on the face.
And maybe that's why her face is.
She may have been on the crack at one point.
She was on meth.
She was on meth
on Oprah.
She's been talked about it. Yeah. But meth, ladies and gentlemen, reason why drugs are bad. If you're vain at all, they will mess your face up for life.
They will
for life. I mean, they seem to be really happy together though. They did just have a baby. And speaking of baby names, since you think my names are crazy,
yes,
you've got Northwest out there. You've got Apple. You've got all these crazy names. They named their baby Axel Jack Duhamel or whatever the hell his last name is. Axel with AXL, Jack. It sounds like an alcohol to me.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with weird baby names. I'm all for a unique name.
Mm-hmm. My name is Romi.
My name is, that's a very,
okay.
My name is Erica.
That's a common name.
That's so common.
Yeah.
That is so super
I was like,
common.
you're not out there.
I was named after Susan Lucci.
Really?
Thanks, Mommy.
Thanks, Mom. I was named after my grandmother that was like the devil. Grandma Romelia.
Oh, that's cute, though. Is that your whole name?
Romelia is my grandmother's name.
But do you go by...
No, my birth name's Romi.
Oh, that's really cute.
My mom was like, we're going to cut that off, change it. This is your name.
You know, I'm down for a unique name. I think celebrity kids can get away with it.
Yeah.
More than like the average like Joe or
right. Because, I mean, if you're going to get picked on for your name, but then your mom's Angelina, it's like, well...
Yeah,
their mom's Angelina and their dad's Brad Pitt, so we're not going to mess with the names.
See what I get picked up from school in.
Yeah, exactly. Keep making fun of me.
While you're in your Honda.
Northwest, no one's making fun of Northwest because that baby's going to take over. But little Axel, he's not on the Northwest level.
Axel Dumal, whatever his name is, Dumal.
Axel Jack.
I don't like Jack.
No?
I don't like Jack.
You don't like that?
Sorry, all the Jacks out there.
Yeah, Axel Jack Dumal.
I do like Axel.
Well, let's see if the baby gets the daddy's face and the mom's body.
Oh, let's hope so.
Because that's going to be a good kid. That's going to be a really good kid.
But it's a little boy, so we want him to have daddy's body.
Daddy's body and daddy's face.
Okay, yeah.
Just go for your dad. Go for your dad. Be a daddy's boy. Yeah, we're going to take a break, and when we get back, we are going to talk about fashion, sports, beauty, health, things that we know about. So thank you guys all, and we're going to take a little break and see you soon.
This is Brett Chapin.
And this is Dorothy Dillingham Blue, inviting you to join us every Saturday at noon Pacific Standard Time for our show, La La Land Talk.
Join us as we talk with some of the top talent in LA. Artists' untold stories, your phone calls, and live on-location broadcasts have made La La Land one of the best sources in LA for everything entertainment.
So don't forget to tune in to La La Land Talk.
Exclusively on latalklive.com.
You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, R&B, Live 365, Radio Flag, and now Stitcher Radio. Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com.
Saturdays at noon Pacific Time. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/LaLaLandTalk, Twitter, twitter.com/LaLaLandTalk. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live.
And we are more than just talk. I think we've got a Shakespeare monologue or two we could do. Yeah.
Jazz hands.
Kickball change.
Good
That's
stuff.
what I'm saying. Mm-hmm.
I'll do some Pippin.
Ooh, yeah. Some miming. I'm in a box. I'm in a box. I'm in a box.
Hey guys, sick of all that top 40 music? Well, join me, Lixie the Engineer, and Mondo on our brand new show, Band with Mondo, where we support sounds from the underground every Saturday with a new artist from 3 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So tune in to live in-studio performances, Q&As with the artists, drunken debauchery, and much more, exclusively here on LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk.
Hi, I'm Tash Walker, and I want you to join me every Saturday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Cocktails with Tash Walker, where each week is going to be a big party. Why? Come celebrate with me for the very first lifestyle entertainment sports show. And on my cocktail menu, I have special celebrity guests stopping through, and you never know who might come through, boo. It just might be one of your favorite sports celebrities. From Cocktails with Tash Walker, the Entertainment Lifestyle Sports Show. Right here every Saturday night, where we're more than just talk. We're Cocktails with Tash Walker. On latalklive.com.
DJ Benny. Remix.
Whenever it's bad, you make it good.
You make it real good. You make it real good.
Whatever it takes, I'll do what I should. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Romi and Rose Show. We have the beautiful Erica.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I'm taking over. Not really.
Taking over for a day.
Taking over for Rose today. So love me. I love you.
Anybody who's watched a show, that's a really hard seat to sit in. That's the boss.
The pressure is on. I have some big shoes to fill.
Yeah, that's Rose Garcia's. That's her chair.
Dang, Rose.
But if anyone is in Oklahoma, Rose is in Oklahoma this weekend, and she is on one. Yeah. She's on fuego. She's been tweeting, and she's going to be partying it up. Your town will never be the same. So go to Shot Caller's Twitter, @ShotCaller, and find out where she's going to be because her girl's all over the place.
That's so funny. Have fun, Rose.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. She'll have fun.
Stay another week so I can come back.
You're always welcome to come back. Always. But let's get into some fun things. I always do a little fashion thing now and give a little bit of advice because that is my thing. And right now we've got all the fall things coming out. So I gave a few tips last week, and I'm going to give a few more today. All the magazines right now are doing fall as a cover. Yes. Everyone's getting ready, even though it's 100 degrees outside.
It's 100 degrees in Los Angeles.
It's hard. It's hard to get excited for it when you're sweating and cannot stay cool, but the looks are out. That's what you're going to get in your stores. That's what you're getting in the magazines. And then I think in about a month we'll be ready to start wearing.
I don't know. I mean, well, in LA, I think people kind of do fashion-wise whatever they feel like doing that day. Yeah. So I don't think there are really any strong rules on what we can and cannot wear. But you're right. I feel like in a month it's going to be more, I feel like, well, if you go into the stores and you're going to be buying, because I do all the buying and know that stuff, you're going to be buying fall wear. So whether you want it or you don't want it, that's what's going to be in your stores. That's what's going to be available. Unless you go to Ross or Marshalls, that's true. You'll get whatever was last fall and the fall before that, and you'll be just fine. I mean, it's all the same. But here's my thing. So with nails, as you can all see, I got the bright pink right now. You have the yellow. I've got yellow.
Okay, bright colors.
Yes.
They're in, of course. Really bright, long coats. So your pea coats, like a hot pink, a bright yellow, really? Okay. A green. Going for like really signature pieces with your coats. I said last week that the fur was really in. Also the fringe. Any kind of fringe scarf or jacket. Plaid is back, which is always a good fall. I love plaid.
See, I can't. I don't know how to pull off plaid yet.
I mean, I will rock a flannel, and I have like plaid dresses. You think kind of Gwen Stefani when she did all those like those red plaids and stuff like that. It can be a small detail. It could be a scarf.
Okay, I could do.
It could be a flat. It could be like little details that's plaid, but definitely all the plaid flannels are coming in. Fringe and colored coats. For arts and crafts, because I do like to make a lot of things at home, and everybody knows from my Twitter that I'm either making my jewelry or me and Dusty are painting. Dusty's my husband.
Yep,
my real husband. We are painting our jeans right now. So we just had this thing where we take paint and we paint old denim, and then we rinse it, and then we get this awesome kind of coat on our jeans that makes it look like almost like a leather.
So after you paint the jeans, do you wear them in public?
Absolutely.
They look good enough to wear in public?
Absolutely, and I tweeted them at Romi with 2 R's, and my husband's been tweeting them. I am Dusty Ray. Look at them. I'm going to do a new pair with a light denim. So if you have old jeans that you don't want to wear anymore and they're just sitting there and they're kind of not in style, you get a paint coat and you paint them, and then you have to rinse them so the paint comes off, but it's stained it, and it looks like a wax, like a coat, which looks great.
Okay.
Looks great. So my next thing, instead of the orange, right now a lot of the shimmer is back in.
Yeah.
So metallics, so gold and silver, all those real metallic-y finishes on stuff. So if you've got an old pair of jeans and you have gold spray paint or silver spray paint and you spray your denim, it looks amazing.
Okay.
And then you rinse it, it's stained, it's there, it's a coat. So you can have like gold denim. Or shoes.
I could do the shoes.
Spray your shoes.
Could do the shoes, yeah.
And my little Sharpie with my little child notes today. Get a gold one, get a silver one, take your shoes and color your shoes in color with your Sharpie. Shoes with your Sharpie.
You learn something new every single
arts
minute.
And crafts, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome.
Girl, you're the arts and crafts.
And you make it all shimmery and make it fun. And any old items that you don't use, you can go in and you can paint and you can Sharpie. And if you just did your heel gold with a Sharpie, how hot? Like a fun little detail.
That is hot. You have to be a really patient person to be able to commit time to that. I'm not that patient.
You're not that patient?
Not that patient. So my arts and craft tips are non-existent. I don't have any arts and craft tips, but I do have a little bit of fashion tips.
Okay. What's your favorite things right now?
My favorite thing right now is bright colored lipstick.
Always.
Now let me tell you, a lot of darker skinned ethnic women.
And I'm a makeup artist. I know all about makeup.
Okay, there you go. So a lot of darker skinned ethnic women don't think they can pull off like bright reds or bright
pinks. Pull it off the best.
But you can do it. You can do it.
Color is beautiful on darker skin.
It is.
And just one pop.
Yeah.
Like how you have just your lips popped and the eyes are light.
Yeah.
Ladies, if you do too much.
Tell them.
You look like a clown and you look like a whore. But when you have that color on her, the only thing popping right now is your lips. And it's perfect.
That is very key. You can't do like big dark eyeshadow
and
or
big
like
blush
super
and everything.
Very simple. So that's one of my favorite things. Dark girls, you can wear bright lips. Yeah. Do it. Bright fingernails, of course. One thing that I have not gotten into that's really in style though are the pointed manicure nails.
This is round for me. I've done the pointed ones. I've done the pointed. This is a round one, but there are times that I do the really pointed one, and then I even paint the insides a different color. Oh. So I do this side. I don't even know what's in here. I do this like this this side one color, this side another color, and get them really sharp.
How do you function with the pointed?
I just make sure that they do them really thick, so that I don't break them, and I kept them a little bit short. But I do not feel like a lady without my nails.
Okay,
I do not.
Do you wear contacts?
Sharp. No.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. You wear contacts make you feel like a lady?
Well, no.
You feel like a woman when you put your contact in the morning. You're like, oh,
I would feel like
I'm
a blind
woman.
person.
Okay.
If I had pointed nails and put in my contacts. And
I see.
How do you troubleshoot for that?
Well, you just gotta, you gotta just get crafty.
Okay.
It's a craft.
My other fashion tip. I love high-waisted skirts. Both of us have high-waisted skirts on.
Yes, we did show up in our high-waisted skirts. I do too.
Twinsies.
Yes.
My last one is eyelashes. I'm obsessed with eyelashes.
I like lashes.
I have them on today.
Yes.
I don't leave home without them.
Yes.
I do go to the gym without them.
I would slap you.
I don't wear
and
them.
never invite you back if you went to the gym with eyelashes on. I can't handle a woman at the gym with full-on makeup and lashes.
People do that.
It's wrong.
Why?
That's my opinion, and it's right. It's wrong.
It's horribly
It's wrong. It's bad for your skin. There's no point. Women look beautiful without makeup on, sweating, in their workout clothes, in raw form. I think that is the sexiest a woman can look.
Well, for some people.
Well, for some of you may need the makeup, so then I guess I should stop hating. But the right woman without makeup, working out,
it's hot.
And it's
really
good for your
hot.
skin. It's good for you. You wear makeup and it's like...
It clogs your pores. The sweat gets
into
your pores.
Or when your lashes start coming off because the glue's off.
Don't do that.
You start looking like a man that went to be a woman that went to go work out.
Santa Monica and Highland.
Exactly. But the lashes I do love during the day.
So lashes, I love Ardell lashes. Those are my favorite. Like once you find a pair that works for you, like you never will go back. Like once you find the perfect one, you'll never go back to the other one. So lashes, bright lips, and bright nails.
And you know how to put your lashes on yourself.
I do, but let me tell you my trick.
Okay. People always ask about this.
I use weave glue.
Okay.
I use weave glue to.
Of course you do.
Why? Because I'm black?
Well, I didn't want to say it, but I mean, with your beautiful long natural hair, I just wondered if sometimes you ever shared,
that is so
adhesive.
Well, I do. It doubles as
it does. There you go.
The extension glue and as the
so
eyelash
my white girl Sharpie works for my clothes and for my notes.
And
your black girl glue
works for your hair
lashes
and your lashes. There you go.
Fair enough.
Although you shouldn't be putting glue in your hair, but that's.
And I don't want the wrong person using the wrong glue on their eye and going blind and then accusing us.
That's right. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you went blind, it's not on me.
It's not
on
us. Go to Sally's and ask for weave glue.
Weave glue. Okay. The best way too is if you guys ever take the back of your brush and you put a little glue on it and you rub it on.
Yep.
Dry it out for a second so it's got a little bit of gooiness and it's not wet sliding all over your eye. And then go ahead and push down and let it dry.
Yeah.
Push. And use the back of the brush to push it in so that your eyelashes, ladies, are not glued up here. Because a lot of you think you did a good job at home and it's up here.
They look
up
horrible.
Here. It's glued on. I mean, it's on. You adhesed it right.
But yes.
But it's in the wrong place. Yours are in the right place. They look good.
Thankfully.
Well done. Well done.
She's going to tell Rose next week, did you see that girl's eyelashes? Oh, my God.
I would love to see Rose put on some eyelashes. All of you, one day I'm going to bring some of her weave glue, and I'm going to bring some lashes, and I'm just going to sit there for 5 minutes and let Rose attempt to put those lashes on because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So what's your favorite fall trend clothes-wise?
My favorite, let's see. I think the high-waisted skirts. I'm a high-waisted girl.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I know you're going to say.
You got booty.
Well, I got booty.
Okay.
And even though, I mean, I'm relatively thin.
You're a little girl, yeah.
I don't have the best, I don't have abs.
So do you feel like it hides?
It hides it.
Ah.
It makes you look like really thin up here. And then like if you have a little problem area, it hides the problem area. So
ladies, if you're feeling a little bloated, if you're not feeling too sexy, but you're feeling like your ribs are small, because hopefully they are, you can show your ribs, in a high-waisted skirt. Yeah, and if your ribs are fat, then don't wear a skirt ever. Just don't wear a skirt.
And wear a big t-shirt.
Wear a big t-shirt and forget the high-waisted skirt altogether. But I agree with you. It's the perfect thing to wear if you want to feel sexy, but you're feeling a little bloated. Which I guess we both were feeling. Which I think we both might have been feeling this morning.
But the trick, Romy, though, and ladies out there with high-waisted anything, make sure you are very careful about how you pose in pictures because like if you pose like a certain way, like you get a pooch. You do. And you know what? Even if you don't want it, it'll kind of do this.
Yeah. and it's all coming out because it's pushing in.
Yeah,
you're right.
I got some pictures from last weekend. I had on a onesie. And
I think I just tweeted one of us that looks like that. Yeah. So if you're all looking at my Twitter picture that I just tweeted of us, look at the pooch that kind of looks like it's coming out. Bad angles, bad outfit, bad everything. Yeah. It happens. Let's move on to something else I love, music.
I love music, yes.
Love it. We all love it. I tend to differ with Rose in some of our things, and I'm a little more emo, maybe with my music. But I did go to the FYF festival. If you're ever in LA, this is I think it's once a year, and it's kind of a mini Coachella, and it's called the Fuck Yeah Festival. Fuck Yeah, it's a great name. And they do a lot of indie bands, and one of my favorite stations is KCRW here, and they play some really eclectic, cool music in the morning. A lot of those bands were at the festival.
Awesome.
Have you been to FYF?
I've never been to FYF. I've heard amazing things about it. Actually, I've never really been to a huge music festival.
You need to go.
I do.
You need to go to Coachella.
You know, that is such a commitment.
It's a commitment, but it is the best time ever. It is so much fun. And let me just tell you, for fashion in these ones, first of all, the band to check out that I loved at FYF was Beach House. I've mentioned them before, but check them out again. There's a girl lead singer. She is awesome. She just owned the stage. It's very mellow. It's a little bit XX, like the XX, but definitely check out Beach House. Here's what happened to me when I got to the festival. Mind you that a festival, then it's a music festival.
How many days did it last?
It was 2 days. I only went 1 day. All dirt, okay? So it's all dirt. It's downtown, which is cool to hear music and see all of the skyline of downtown. Me and my husband, my real husband, love music.
Hey, Ray. Hey,
Dusty Ray. And what happened when I got there is I was like, I'm going to wear my janky shoes because it's a dirty place. But the sole fell off.
Of your janky shoe?
Of my janky shoe.
Because it was janky.
Because it was $1 from the thrift store. So the sole's flopping like a mouth when we got in. Thank God I had a bandana tied around my neck because I tied it around and kept the sole to my shoe.
See, that's where the arts and craft skills come in.
Crafty.
So crafty.
I was looking for like tape all over the place to tape it together,
There's no
but
tape at
no one had it. No one had it. Anyways, check out Beach House. And then as far as movies go, normally Rose is here and she gives us an amazing movie review. And by amazing, it's completely off, does not say anything about the story, and only names who is hot in the movie.
Okay.
But I haven't seen any movies this week except for I did go to see, and I didn't make it through. It was a scary movie called You're Next.
Oh, I've seen the previews. I have no desire. No desire.
Okay. I love scary movies.
Okay.
This was the worst movie I've ever seen. Do not pay your dollar. I walked out. My husband looked at me halfway and went, "Is it okay? Can we leave?"
Good for you, Dusty Ray.
Dusty Ray spoke up, and I said, "Yes, babe, we can leave." Do not waste your money on it. It's absolutely horrible. I don't know why I went to see it. I should have gone to see The Butler.
I saw The Butler.
How is it? Everyone's raving.
You saw The Butler?
You're going to see it. Okay.
You've got to go see
Everyone.
it. It is. It's an amazing story about a conflict between a father and son, the conflict between a husband and wife, and of course it highlights the civil rights movement.
Yeah.
And
Were you crying the whole time?
I cried the entire time.
See, that's what's going to happen.
I cried the whole time. But what I love about this movie is that I don't know how much kids these days are learning about the civil rights movement.
Someone else said that they were like, it's actually very educational, and kids need to watch it because it talks about a time that they don't really know.
They need to see this.
Yeah.
And my parents were born in the 40s.
Yeah.
So they grew up during a time where segregation was just the way of life.
Yeah.
And they saw, not being able to have some rights to being able to vote. I mean, it struck such a chord in me. I mean, obviously, I'm a black woman in America.
Yeah, no, I mean,
it's America's story, not just a black story. It's
and
America's
I like that you said it, and that's what people are saying. It's not just a black story; it's a story that everyone needs to see. And I'm very excited to see it. I know that I'm going to cry the entire time, so I'm a little bit nervous.
Don't wear makeup and don't wear lashes.
I'm not going to wear lashes.
Well, ladies, what you spoke on as far as the now generation, unfortunately, they're not interested in.
They're not.
What their parents or their ancestors went through, so they can do what they're doing right now. It's a few that care, but there's too many that does not.
Here's what I suggested: moms out there and dads out there, take your kid to go see this movie.
Take your kids.
Take them out, make it a family night, go see it. I mean, thank God they have big stars like Oprah in it to draw people to a movie like that.
Oprah,
because
Lenny Kravitz, Terrence Howard, Mariah Carey has a little cameo in there.
Because you have to have those stars to bring you into a story like that. You do, and I hope that it ends up being as award-winning as everyone's saying that it is.
Forrest Whitaker?
He's amazing. I've actually met him in person, too. He's very handsome.
Is he?
Very sweet.
Is he really handsome?
Yeah, he really is. I thought he was handsome. Oh. I don't know if it was just because he's just so
That's what it was.
respected.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. But what I did watch last night, and I'm not just bringing this up because it's a black thing, but I watched 42 last night, And this is my rental right now. This is my Redbox Go Rent. I waited to see it. I wanted to see it in theater. Did you see it?
I have not seen 42.
Oh, I don't know who the actor is that plays Jackie Robinson, but he's gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
his wife is gorgeous.
She's very pretty.
Who is she? What is she in?
I don't know her name, but she's a very pretty,
beautiful
lady.
girl.
Yeah.
This movie had me crying 5 minutes into it. I don't even know anything about baseball, okay? But I was crying, rooting for the Dodgers, wanting to go see a Dodger show, wanting to get 42 tattooed on me.
A Dodger show?
I want a Dodger show. I wanted to go see a Dodger. It's like a stage thing, right?
I mean, it's a baseball
Can I get
game.
tickets to a Dodger show? By the end of this movie, I was just like, that was the best movie of the year.
I need to rent it.
Before we end the show, because this is your specialty and this is about sports, and now that I've seen the 42 and I'm a sports specialist because I know the Jackie Robinson story, what are you excited right now about football season coming up?
I am super excited about college football. That's my biggest, most my most beloved sport ever.
College over the mainstream.
College over the mainstream. I went to the University of Georgia. Go Dogs, sick 'em. So I'm excited to see what the Bulldogs are going to do this year in the SEC and hopefully in the country. Hopefully we can go undefeated and get to Pasadena.
That's where I'm from, Pasadena.
Pasadena in the house. Hopefully we make it to Pasadena to the BCS championships. I'm excited to see what's going to happen there. For NFL, I follow the Falcons and the Eagles because I used to cheer for the Falcons.
You were a cheerleader.
I was an NFL
You look like a cheerleader. You look like you came in to cheer today.
I did.
All right.
All right. Go team go.
How was that?
It was amazing.
Did every player try to sleep with you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Did you sleep with all of them?
I didn't sleep with any.
Oh, wow.
Someone else asked me this recently.
Because it's typical.
I was a rookie, and I did not want to do anything to jeopardize my chances of making it back or getting kicked out of the team. So I never
do you regret
did.
not sleeping with them?
I don't really regret because, I mean, you get caught. Everyone gets caught. They get caught.
I don't think they care.
Yeah.
I don't think they care. I don't think anyone cares. But what team are you most excited?
The team that I'm most excited about professionally would be the Eagles because Michael Vick was my quarterback when I was cheering. So I'm excited to see if he can finally make a name for himself like he was back in the early 2000s. Like he needs to basically resurrect. I can't talk. Jeez.
Resurrect. Come back up.
He's got me all tongue-tied.
Back and just illuminating. Right? You want him there.
He needs to resurrect his skill set and try to get those Eagles to at least an NFC championship.
Now let me ask you about my two. So we've got the Steelers because of Dusty.
Yes.
Will they ever win?
The Steelers. Yeah, the Steelers have a great legacy of winning. So, they have somebody from Georgia his name is Jarvis Jones, who was supposed to be a really huge standout, but he's actually hurt this year. So that's going to hurt them a little bit on defense. But I think they're going to be in the mix. The Steelers will be in the mix this year.
Now, what about my Patriots?
Your Patriots are
Is Tom Brady going to make it?
Tom Brady is going to make.
He may get cut.
They're going to no, he's not getting cut.
He may get cut tomorrow. When they make it, he may not be there.
Tom Brady is never getting cut.
No, not Tom Brady. Tebow.
Oh, Tebow.
Tebow may get cut.
Tebow. That's really funny that you mentioned that because I have a magazine called HottiesHandbook.com.
Yes. Please tell everybody your website too.
My website is HottiesHandbook.com. HOTTIES handbook.com, where I teach women about sports in a non-intimidating way. And today I have a little article, a little blurb about Tim Tebow about whether or not he's going to get
be on it. That's what I meant. Yeah.
And so I think that Tim Tebow most likely will get cut.
That's what I think.
Because he's not really a quarterback. He's always played the quarterback position, but he's not really talented at that position.
And no one's taking Tom Brady's little area right now, so you're right. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But I heard he played a good game, right? He's doing good.
He played the entire second half of their preseason game, which doesn't really matter, against the Giants last night. He did an okay job. Got 4 sacks.
Was he just doing no prayers?
Well, I mean, he's a praying man.
But was he out there praying?
He probably prayed on the sideline a little bit. He always prays in his head.
Yeah, he always is. But he hasn't been doing a lot of interviews or causing a lot of press with it.
Well, because he's playing for the Patriots right now, and Bill Belichick is very low maintenance, very low key.
Because before it was like,
oh yeah,
all over the place.
A spectacle.
Yeah. Well, that team's had a very crazy year with Aaron Hernandez and all of that going on.
Well, as far as Tim Tebow is concerned,
you've been praying with him?
No. Tom hasn't too many years
left.
So
they're trying to get someone.
So I believe, and this is just my opinion, observation, that the reason why they did get him is so that when Tom gracefully leaves, they'll have somebody that's going to be an impact, and that's what they hope to do. What will be.
What do you think?
I respectfully disagree.
I love it.
Because Tim Tebow he's not an effective passing quarterback. And I feel like Bill Belichick wants to put someone into the Tom Brady mold, and that is not Tim Tebow.
I just think it's sexy watching her talk about football. Is anyone else? Are you in with? Does this help you get dates?
We should have her on.
Yeah, you need to bring her on. Bring her on Cocktails with Tosh. Okay. There's some other shows you need to be on. It's not the Romi and Rose show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cocktails with
She's
Tosh
just talking away with sports like this, looking like this, and for a minute there I saw it.
Entertainment. Show that we have.
When you go out on a date, do you tell guys that you know all about sports and you do sports hosting?
I'm very taken.
Okay. You got a fake husband too.
No, I have a real husband.
Fake boyfriend. You're married?
Yes, Romi.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Romi.
I didn't know.
Just like I didn't know.
Wow, I didn't know that. Okay. All right. Does your husband love this? He loves sports.
Well, my husband played professional basketball internationally for 7 years.
Is he really famous?
He's not really famous. He played international ball. So
okay.
I mean, they're like literally a ton of international players.
Okay.
But what's crazy is that we talk sports all day long. Like
you love it. Sports going on in the house all the time.
He gets upset with me because I have ESPN on too much.
That's hot.
So
I love that. That's awesome.
But I have to though because I have a sports magazine, so I have to stay in the know, and I love it. I just love it.
You love it. It's fun. You've been in it. This is what you do, and it's Hottie Handbook.
It's Hotties with an S. HottiesHandbook.com, and I'm really excited because we just recently shot the spinoff show of my magazine. So
nice.
We're gonna be coming to
the new Oprah.
We're gonna be coming to
a new Oprah. Got a magazine. All right, and are we gonna have a reality show?
Well, reality show.
Anything? You can have a show. You can have anything. No, a hosting show.
I don't have a reality show right now, but again, hopefully our sports show gets picked up. I think we're in talks, and so
a book, a clothing line, a lash line,
a magazine, possibly a lash line, and a television show.
Hey. I'm not mad at you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank
you for bringing your knowledge. You can come back anytime and
enlighten
us. You're going to come back for the Tosh show because you need to keep the sports talk going. Absolutely. So get in touch with him. Everybody, happy Friday. Do not drink and drive.
Don't.
Rose, we miss you. We're sending our love out and our prayers to everybody out in the world right now. There's a lot going on. And we just...
Syria.
We're just giving our prayers out there and definitely shouting out to everybody to have a wonderful weekend, to stay safe. Don't end up in jail.
Don't.
It's not fun.
Don't. And eat a lot of barbecue on Labor Day.
Yeah. Oh.
Or whatever people eat.
Yes. Happy Labor Day. I'll be working.
Happy Labor Day.
Ain't that a bitch?
Don't do it,
All
girl.
right. Ain't that a bitch? Happy Friday, everyone.